Pakistan's obsession with India has damaged it in three ways. First, it has given its generals too much power. Pakistan's army at 550,000 men is too small to match India's 1.1 million, but too big for Pakistan. The armed forces eat up 16% of the government's budget, whereas education gets a minuscule 1.2%. Because the armed forces are powerful, the government is weak, and the soldiers' frequent interventions in Pakistani politics exacerbate this imbalance and undermine democracy. Second, it has shaped Pakistan's dealings in Afghanistan. In the 1990s, Pakistan helped create the Taliban partly in order to undermine India's allies in northern Afghanistan. Although it signed up to fight the Taliban after September 11, 2001, Pakistan has continued to protect some of the Taliban in order to counter India's influence in Afghanistan. Third, it has led Pakistan to foster Islamic terrorism, especially the Lashkar-e-Taiba, LET, a Punjab-based outfit whose purpose is to attack India. After the LET attacked the Indian Parliament in December 2001, Pakistan banned it, but it has survived either as the Pakistanis claim because it has grown too successful to crush, or as Indians suspect because the Pakistani armed forces continue to help it covertly. Either way, India is not the only victim of this murderous, stupid policy. Terrorism within Pakistan is being fueled by splinter groups from the LET and is going global. Pakistan continues to be the epicenter of global terrorism. As India grows in wealth and power, so do fear and obsession in Pakistan. Yet India too would benefit from a solution. The tension with the minnow to its west distracts it from the rise of the giant to its north, and China will surely dominate its security horizon in the 21st century. America also has much to gain from a saner subcontinent. If Pakistan's worldview were not distorted by India, it might be able to see straight on terror. Pakistan's relative insecurities have been intensified over the years by natural disasters, such as the huge floods in 2010 and self-inflicted wounds such as frequent military coups. They are all the more deeply felt because they are not new. It lets America drive 3/4 of its war supplies from Karachi and goes along with immensely unpopular drone strikes against extremists in its own tribal areas. Yet it also diverts funds to its Pushtun friends, the Afghan Taliban, and resists any ground attack on another group connected with the al-qaeda. The Haqqani network, active in Afghanistan but based in Pakistan, though it's said to be pressing them to join Afghan peace talks. India's population and its economy are now both 8 times bigger than Pakistan's and growing fast. Whereas Pakistan relies on aid and begs foreigners to equip its army, India, by contrast, races on and is now an aid giver and has America eager to be its friend. As a long-standing stable democracy, it has moral power. It sits on the United Nations Security Council, shares intelligence closely with America, and plans to spend tens of billions of dollars a year on defense. M.J. Akbar, an eloquent Indian journalist and author of a new book on Pakistan, sums the place as dangerous and fragile, a toxic jelly state. He blames the army, mostly for ever more desperate decisions to preserve its dominance. Others, including liberal Pakistanis, add that Pakistan cannot shake itself from military men obsessed with India. We have become delusional, psychotic, fearing how to protect ourselves from the rest of the world, says one. India's most senior security officials say that Pakistan is still, in essence, a state run by its army. That army, the world's 7th largest, bleeds the state of about 1/6 of all public funds with almost no civilian oversight. Pakistan should start building up democratic institutions, spending more on health and education, reject Islamic terrorism, rethink its approach to Afghanistan, which could start to transform the country. Until that happens, Pakistan will remain a disappointment to itself and a big danger to the world.